Last year, I read 67 books, and yes, I know, 67. But I just happened to read 67 books last year, and my goal was to read 75. And I'm a little bit upset that I didn't manage to read 75, only because I knew that certain months I dropped the ball, but that's just natural. And I knew it was doable because last year I read 102. I don't know how I read 102. I generally, God knows how I read 102 books, but I managed to read 102 books. And then this year I'm thinking about I don't want to set a goal for this year. I think I just want to take things easy because I know for a fact that I'm going to be very busy. I'm doing a master's, so I have a lot of other types of reading to do, not fiction books, not non-fiction books, just scientific articles. I'm going to be reading a lot of them. But then this got me thinking about apps that I use to log how many books I read. And unfortunately, the one that I tend to go towards is Goodreads. But last year I was giving Storygraph a chance, so I went and used it from the 1st of January up until the 31st. And it has its perks. Like, it's very good for, like, if you want the analytical data, the statistics for how you're reading and what you're reading, and it logs in your audiobooks, your ebooks, your physical reads. It also lets you do 3.5, 7.5, not 7.5, but like 4.75, those kind of ones that give you variations. However, one up until recently, most of the time when you were reviewing a book, you click on like if it was exciting, if it was adventurous, those kind of things, and it was very non-specific to how each book was. Like, you couldn't give your whole details. But then last month, I think they introduced you can give like a whole review. You can write down what your feelings about it, and I think that's why I liked Goodreads. Is even though we can only give like three, four, fives, and there's variations in between, but you can literally see people's reviews, and they give like the most honest reviews. Like, they show how much they hated a book or how much they love a book. You can see it by what they've written. And then I think Storygraph is now going towards that, but I didn't like using this server. Like, I didn't care that much for it. I think I gravitated more towards Goodreads, and then I'll go on Storygraph. So then this year I decided to give Fable a try. I think I'm going to give that one and see how that goes, but I want to find one that's better than Goodreads. So if you have any others that are good, I'll try those. I'll test it out. I'll give it a full year, and I want to see how well they are.